thing, you got to establish the run before you can pass.
Yeah.
That's the way they all play that game. What's your take on that?
In the perfect scenario, that's what you'd like to do. If you can get it going, I've been in. That's the goal of every game. I'd say that. But you got to be able up top to flip the switch when the time's right. I've been in games where I threw it 52 times in the second half. Because we weren't running it. I ran it 21 times in the first half for 19 yards and said, we're going to put helium in the ball and we're going to throw it. It's the only way we got a chance, So I think the goal, our final goal is to be 50-50 run times and effective in the run game. But it can change. I've called 70 runs in a game. I've called 70 passes in a game, depending on how it's going, and how well the run. If you're getting good run looks and you're running the ball and you're not having success, you have to win that game. Unless you want to bang your head against the wall and continue to do it and know you're going to lose, you have to change something. And I don't want to say we weren't running the ball very well against USF. We weren't reading it very well. We struggled reading the ends and reading the pitches. And so, Dungy was struggling a little bit back. He got better in the second half. But, he was throwing the ball pretty decently, so we let him go.
But do you buy that you must run before you can pass? And if so, where does this come from?
To win a lot of games.
Where does this come from?
Is
this with Newt Rockne or Pop Warner? Where did this come from?
No, I think it's about turnovers. Because turnovers are a major part of the game. And the more time you put the ball in the air, turnovers happen a lot more than fumbles. You know what I mean? So if you have a guy that can throw it, interceptions, I'm sorry. So I know that if I throw the ball 50, 55 times, it's going to happen. And if I throw it 25, it's a lot less. You know what I mean? And so really, that's what it comes down to. Now, do you see some guys like I always talk about Kurt Warner back in the Greatest Show on Turf? They threw it around. He took care of the ball, and when you get to that point, and you have my senior year, we threw the ball 40, 50 times a game.
But when did you do first when you were a senior?
We ran it. We always ran. We always ran the ball to set up the pass, and if that wasn't working, we'd spread them out and throw it.
So when you roll out of bed in the morning, you're thinking run first, pass second.
Yeah, that's our goal. Our goal is to establish running, because then passing's easy. I always tell the story to my guys that my junior year in college, my running back got hurt. We threw the ball 50 times a game for 300 yards a game, threw a lot of picks. Saw every coverage in America and had to throw in small windows. And the next year, he came back. We threw the ball 30 times a game for 350 yards, and we were a much better team because we could run it. We still threw it 50-50, but throwing for 350 yards was 30 throws. Guys were wide open, the holes were bigger. I didn't see all kinds of drop coverages, So being able to run the ball, bottom line, especially with a young quarterback, it makes it much easier. Guys are more open, and you put them in less position to make mistakes.
The change of running back, is that a reflection on the job Fredericks is doing, or what the other guys aren't
No,
doing?
it's what he's doing. He's had more carries every single game than everybody else. He's been like that sixth man in the basketball team that plays the second, third, and fourth quarter just as a start, And he's been very effective. He's the most productive player we have on offense according to our production charts. So he's been really comfortable doing. He's continued to consistently produce. And so now we're going to give him a chance to, get the. The other guys are still going to play, but we're going to give him a chance to be out there early on because we have started slow, and I've talked to our guys by then. He's, when he goes in, he always helps us get that first couple of first downs to get us going a little bit. So hopefully, he can spark a little bit of more momentum early.
Do you want his usage percentage to rise while the others drop? Do you want, the carries are kind of even now, even-ish. Do you want him to pull away in that category?
Yeah, I want someone to pull away. As long as if he's being productive as he's been, then I want to continue to increase his carries. But I can't wear him out at the same time. He needs to be fresh, and because running back that loses a step is not worth it. So I definitely want to continue to give him the ball more because he's been the most productive.
He's just a few games into his college career, but what has impressed you the most about Jordan's play?
The one thing that's unique about him is how quickly he makes decisions. There's not a lot of false steps with that kid. He rarely hesitates. He's a big guy. He's hard to tackle. He's hard to bring down. But we call him. He's the big back. In that group. But he's unbelievable how well he moves. That one touchdown he made 3 moves in like 3 steps. It happened fast, and then I'm up in the booth so I could see the replay. And it was, that was an impressive thing he did. And he's done it consistently, finding a way to get to an arm tackle and break a tackle quickly, and it's been fun to watch him.
After the game, you said you can't really dwell on a loss with a young group. Does it help that you're turning the page to another ACC game and, getting back to conference play?
Yeah, we're excited to get back to an ACC team. I think the biggest thing for us is just get back to work. I think, as an offensive unit, we're continuing to work and try to continue to just play 60 minutes. That's our goal. We play a quarter, we play a half, and we got to get with a young team. Once we get it rolling, we can be pretty effective. But we have to get it rolling more. And that's kind of what we've been preaching since day one, really.
And what have you seen from Virginia so far, looking at film?
They're big and fast and physical. They played a lot of good teams, and from UCLA to Boise State to watching them against Notre Dame. I mean, they're a physical group. They're gonna cause issues. They're not gonna sit back and let us sit back and read things. I mean, they're gonna bring pressure, and they're gonna let their long DBs, play man coverage and make Eric make quick decisions. So it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Why didn't you guys start it slow last week, and how do you fix that?
I mean, I'm a quarterback coach, so I always put it on my guy. He struggled early. He second play, he turned the wrong way. I thought the play was good. We had the whole sideline open for him, but he happened to be looking the wrong way. Handed the ball off, and we lost 2 yards. And then he was a little bit off on an out route. And then the third down, they played a good coverage, and it's coverage like he's seen against our team in camp, but we had never seen it. And he wish he would have thrown it on back hip, but he missed that one. So he was rusty early, and he knew it. He was frustrated with it. And then once he calmed down, and started reading the things right, because I really thought we fought up. We knew they were going to be good interior-wise. I thought the line fought up front really well, and we just need to read ends better and read our pitch keys better. And he knows that. And as soon as he calmed down and started playing, man, we started moving.